Hello and welcome. It is a beautiful day here on. Oh man, I have to guess what this map's called now. It is obviously Chora, which is probably correct. I think it's Chora. And yeah, there we go. Chora Valley. We have a skirmish here between. It's FSQ. FA squad beans, or I'm gonna do like so. It's Finnish squad and COG, so clandestine operations group. So I guess it's just Stribal in there. Yeah, I think he's just supplementing. And then it's Fear Academy and Squad Beans, and they are battling it out here on Chora Valley. Map layout is it's the hemp farm one. So this is going to be the big point. Right here, this insurgent and grape farm, and if it goes any further than that, someone's lost. That's pretty much it. So let's just make a squad, caster, and hear what they're saying. So I'll be casting the US side both rounds. We're gonna go slightly down. All this wind. There we are. And we will be live in 4 seconds. So let's just get on over to, this is Russian main. We might as well watch them. And they have a 40mm BTR and a standard BTR, 2 Logis and Transpo, and FSQ are at it. They're spawning in full. And they're grabbing...
Fuck, I messed up with the Logi, sorry.
Yeah, and there we have Pete already messing up. Alright, this is not ideal for, honestly, this map is more ideal for Humvees than it is for the BTRs, just simply because of all these walls and all this bullshit all around the map. It makes it very, very difficult with vehicles. On Chora, it is sort of a Chora thing. And US side pushing out with a Humvee. It is a Crow, so it's at least 20 tickets rolling around. And they have a Logi going out. And a secondary Crow. So I feel like the Crows do better here simply because they obviously have a lower profile. Giving them better cover in this sort of terrain. And also they're worth less tickets. You don't really lose as much losing one of these. The BTR-82A that FSQ is using right now is 40 tickets. So you could lose 2 Crows and just get that thing back. And like, there's so many places infantry can hide here and just shoot rockets at you. So I'd be surprised if they use that BTR anywhere other than like super long range. Just keep it super duper safe. And right now FSQ already on flag. They are already on hemp, and US side is way behind right now. Generally, you try to meet, but I think US side is trying something tricky. I think what they want to do is just let them get, let them get hemp farm. I might be wrong though, because here they come. But one thing they could possibly do is let the enemy capture and hold hemp farm, and then you take a coordinated assault on it, and you lose sort of none of your troops initially, and you just take one big coordinated assault, pushing in from, you've got boys on the south here, squad 2, and then you got boys on the east, but it looks like they're just going for it, which is also pretty common. And right now they've been shooting rockets from this field. Unbeknownst to them, we have FSQ troops over here.
Won't be able to place a fog because the sun is moving west.
Yeah, so
We have contact on him.
it's FA over here.
Well, fuck.
Savoyer and Mato and a couple other guys. They have now seen FSQ over here on the northwest.
Copy, everything is
As
gonna be
well
in place
as-
for the head, etc. I've also
Yeah,
set
FSQ
up a
have
station that you
very,
have
very nice
contact
hold here.
outside the amp farm. Copy, my squad starting to
I
push
just
up.
have to do this because this is get to me. There we go. Yeah, FSQ have a pretty decent hold here on hemp, and squad beans have been demolished coming in here. It's only 5 down, but remember a full squad is 9, so that's like... Actually, it's 4 down. We still have little old... this guy. It's Husky. Husky's still here, but he's not in for a very good time.
Squad 2, squad 1, safe.
Jack here is gonna kill him right now. There you go.
Fine, this far.
They do have an FOB though, don't they? Yeah, they have an FOB and a hab up right over here, which is a decent enough position. It is a fairly common position, but it's decent. I mean, not exactly there, but this area right here is very, very common for FOBs, or spawn points, as I should call them now. So right now, I think FSQ is feeling pretty secure on this flag right here, and they should be capping it, which they probably are. Yep. And they're even sort of sending out their feelers to the north here. They've met contacts though. Ooh, heavy contacts. And it's S. John and Karma and a couple other guys here. Stribel as well. Pushing up here against Pete and Soul. And they're just in the field here. Oh, getting hammered. So this north flank not bringing them much good. And well, let's just get eyes on that 40 and 30 millimeter. Oh, it's actually sitting back here.
That.
One guy in it, and it's sort of trying to watch through the trees here, but let's just sort of have a look at what he can see. You see, there's not like you get a couple of little angles through the trees here, but not really all that much. And over here, you can basically see to the river, and that's it. You get a couple tiny little angles over here on the field, but the chances of you getting anyone over there is... So that's what I'm talking about, vehicles being not as useful on this map. So basically he's just holding up here, make sure no Humvee tries to... God knows what a Humvee would do over there anyway.
Right, we're making progress on the north.
It's gonna be 1 minute.
So right now Squad Bean's getting some traction here on Hemp Farm. Not a lot of FSQ troops on Hemp Farm, to be honest. It's just one full squad. And they do have... what is this? It's 27, so they do have 3 full squads to take from. Putting one squad on defense with, well, I'm guessing this is 3 squads attacking. All around here, yeah, we have 1 on the south, 1 or 2, or 1.5, and there's 1 full squad there. And none on defense. They're not even bothering with that, which is fair. Considering the amount of pressure they're putting in the sort of long line they're holding, you have to flank a long way around to get to where you want to go. And right now FSQ not managing to keep the pressure up. A lot of pressure here on Hemp Farm. Huskies made it inside, and they are at the gates pretty much. Let's have a look at this. Trying to jump on the wall, can't really do it, and gets his face shot off there. That's piss Miggy there.
Donny can't play. EJ is taking in for him.
A spawn point, Foxtrot 5, keep at 5.
Right now on the walls on the north side as well here. Is he getting taken out there?
Are we taking over him? How's it looking?
Oh, by the medic, and then he goes straight to medicing. And that's...
Squad 3, do you need us to push in from the south?
And that's not gonna help you there, Malgu. Man. So now, a lot of US troops close or already inside flag, and they definitely need reinforcements here on Hemp, or they stand to lose it. They do have the FOB right here, I would assume. Let's figure out where their FOB is before we start talking too much. I think they've been very, very clever with their FOB placement, because I can't find it for the life of me. because this was a transpo, right? So where are their FOBs? And right now, FSQ actually attacking the enemy on the south here, hoping to find an FOB. The FOB not in this compound, which is quite usual. And instead, all the way down here, which is not as usual. However, this 50 cal might give it away. They might just think that maybe there's something down there. As well as the FOB over here being quite safe. And I think FSQ are a little bit undersupplied right now. They have mounted a pretty successful counterattack here, taking out everyone on flag. This is pretty beautiful. And look at all these guys out on the south side. And one now making noise. If there was a grenade out here, it would be so well placed right now.
They're pushing north flank heavy, boys.
They're pushing north flank heavy. Well, I think Nuju here
Roger that.
has destroyed the enemy sufficiently that they think there's a big push coming. Nuju now going down, and well, I mean, there's a lot of FSQ ready to push north. Wow. And Stribal here trading.
Squad 1, can you try to...
Trading with Hexar, there you go.
The M farm
The
from
blue
the
names
side.
are really, really tricky to read against this gray background.
trying
So
to
you
get
just
around
have
to
to
the north.
apologize if I
We're
look for
getting
names a lot. So Purple Rain now. Trying to come in here on this angle, but he's going to be spotted immediately. Goes down. Malagu there. Killing him. Malagu the medic. Really well done. Oh, there's the FSQ fob. So they just dropped it straight on flag. And where is the hab? Are they even considering a hab? I am unsure. I don't even know if that fob is supplied. But right now, they're holding really, really securely. Is Willaw's on the southern flank. And the US side are scrambling. And their north side is pushing much closer. But FSQ, really nice little spread here. But no attack whatsoever. And it's just a matter of time then, at that point, like, before the enemy manages to push in, take out your FOB, or your major spawn points at the very least. There it is. So that's the hab. So if this north
Enemy
flank
have
collapses,
confirmed. Enemy have confirmed.
and they've confirmed the hab as well, yeah,
Copy
so
it.
if this flank collapses, that's basically gonna set this defense back a lot. And this, yeah, the 30mm still shooting. Unsure at exactly what. Hope it wasn't his own boys. Yeah, but still holding strong here on Hemp Farm. And let's have a look just at the stats here. Wonder why I can't see this. That's actually really annoying. Not supposed to be this way, but it's actually... yeah, this is weird. Never mind. But it's 143 tickets with almost 50 minutes played. And this is holding for now. Yeah, this entire push against this hab has been stopped. And US side should rotate slightly to accommodate this hab and
Enemy
assaulting
30
it.
mil, that's a grape farm shooting past Saddam's house.
Yeah. Saddam's house being this compound right here. For those unfamiliar with that, it is possibly the greatest call out of all time. But, yeah, it's this thing right directly southeast of Hemp Farm here. Oh, wow. And the attacker's getting taken out. FSQ holding strong. Hopefully for round 2 we'll get all our stats correct, but yep. We'll see how this goes. I mean, this is fine as well. They didn't used to see all the kills and everything, and both sides tickets, so I'm sure I will manage. I've just gotten spoiled with version 9 here. So right now, yeah, FSQ are holding. I mean, the pressure is mounting, definitely. You have more people against the walls now on the north side, sort of coming in. And, I mean, they don't really need to attack the hab. They could just go straight for the FOB. They don't know it's in there. But I'm sure they can assume with the hab where it is. It's the safest place for it. And no vehicles have gone down. It's just this straight up assault here. Ooh, wow. Soldo on this 40mm, and the 40 is shooting back. No, that's not the 40. That's actually, yeah, Blood Moose over there with Kavari trying to flank and throw a grenade just to make sure the kill is there. But it has taken a hit right now. Which is very, very interesting. And wow, these flanks are just, they get destroyed. I'm sure this was one grenade.
Yeah, I'm still up here.
Or maybe a couple shots in a grenade. But Jesus Christ.
Yeah, another
Oh
medic
my
coming.
grenade.
Yeah, just multiple grenades. And this is why there's so many FSQ members gathered here. They were just throwing grenades, ammo grenade, ammo grenade. And this is the result of that kind of strategy, guys. Yeah, another one down. And Shambo needs to bandage. And you should send no medics over here because this is not going to stop anytime soon. And it's just 1, 2, 3, 4,
Alright, guys,
5,
keep it up nice and
6, 7.
How's it going on that hab?
Yeah, pretty much a
We're not
full
getting
squad
boosted
there.
at the moment. A lot of presence in the north.
And Bill Santu, eloquent as always. Don't blob, please.
Hunting for that BTR. Almost got a shot on it.
Apparently their radio is in the northern corner of Heaven Farm.
Yeah, and FSQ just super tight hold. Really, no openings apart from that capture. But I mean, that's when they were relegating people to the attack as well. And right now they're just trying to hold a solid line. The enemy trying to sort of find the FOB here in Saddam's house where it is usually placed. Apparently they didn't find it. Probably because it's not there. But right now, yeah, FSQ just holding really, really well. They are sort of getting thinned out now, but I don't think they'll be too bothered. I think they'll still hold for a little while, barring some really good grenades. I mean, if someone dropped a grenade in here right now, they'd hit the mother load.
We'll just try and keep up the pressure on them for you to pincer the FOB.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, and gets the medic. Gets the medic. That's huge. And grenades raining down in here now.
Still one in the corner.
Everyone's bandaging. And right now, yeah, FSQ have quite a lot of guys on the southeast side here. Unsure what they're doing. Maybe they're just covering that river approach, but they really need
Squad 4,
they
squad
really
1,
need
do we
to
have a visual on the
reinforce their boys in the actual hemp farm proper, because there's a lot of guys coming in right now, and they really want to get in.
Right, they just slightly moved their head. We found the.
Yeah, and now the Hab's going to go down. The Hab is being camped, and they have that. They have the Crow on it, but Nuju here is flanking around. He is the LAT. He's just waiting for that thing to shoot again so he can pinpoint where it is. And this thing has very little chance against a Nuju with LATs. But yeah, this Hab is definitely going down.
We're currently
30mm. Yeah, there we go. And Hemp is being capped. Yep. They were thinned out and they pushed through on the south side there.
30mm.
And there we go. One hit. And he's panicking. Drove into a tree. Needs to go this way. And the second hit. And I don't think this thing can take a lot more. And he has no idea where the enemy is.
Nice, beautiful.
And there we go. It's beautiful hits there. 20 tickets Nuju got for his team there by hunting down that thing. Unfortunately, they're going to lose another 20 on that fob. And even more on that flag. They were simply getting a little bit thin there at the end. It could have been simply because of that hob getting assaulted so hard that everyone who spawned there couldn't. They were cut off from hemp farm. Put it that way. Simply by this road going here. It's incredibly difficult to cross here with enemies watching it. So it might have been as simple as that. And now FSQ. They are mounting a counterattack. And you saw how well the last one went. They have a lot more enemies.
Don't rush out.
Coming through though.
Focus on hemp and keeping hemp.
And Mig is here.
Got a lot of
Coming up against AJ.
towards you guys.
And gets taken out. And now it's Bennett's turn. And he'll have the he'll hear AJ coming. Oh, and he sees the barrel. Oh, damn it. Moves up and just kills him. Camera's a little fast here. So now this 30mm actually seeing enemies. Yeah, it's just shooting at Saddam's house, really. Whoever's on the roof there. Best lay down. Oh, peeking their heads out.
Enemies moving in Saddam's house. This one west of
He needs to keep in mind he shoots straight through that house. And right now FSQ pushing in further. But the US side do have GLs just pumping down there. They don't have an ammo crate inside here, do they? No, they don't. So they have no ammo whatsoever. So these GLs will stop eventually. But if it... Oh, yeah, that's just smoke. Oh, man, if that was a GL, he'd have gotten at least a couple of them. Oh, wow. And here we have Chora taking out like two or three is my guess. 2 or 3 guys. Gazelli, Megas. Well, actually, Megas I think died to something else, but now they sort of won this engagement right here, and their medics get their guys up, whereas the US side just get to give up.
You have an LA2 to take a shot on the BTR.
But they are flanking on the north side, and that could really put a dampener on this sort of flank here because they're really exposed from the north.
Pay station range. We got 2 LATs with me.
So right now I think
I need a third shot on it.
they need more support here. You can't just be attacking from this angle.
On the truck marker.
You need to push through Saddam's house and come
The
in from
BTR
there as
closest
well,
to
and maybe
squad
even
three,
a
that is.
third angle.
Roger.
But right now, US side are attacking
Just say
harder,
when
and
you have the LAD lined up.
we have Profion on
Squad
defense
two
here
has
with
no
the
eyes on
30mm. US side now capturing him,
Roger.
and the ticket's looking like 354 after 20 minutes played. Technically 22, but
Squad 3, Squad 1, you got hostiles in the field just south of your rally point.
right here. Yeah, I think they're just sitting tight. I think they're waiting for reinforcements. They've probably been spotted. But possibly not. They've at the very least spotted the fact that there is a fob here. And this 30mm now pushing out, going to scout the area. Alright, so let's look at this sort of attack again. Yeah, and you see the attack over here is completely collapsed due to this pressure from the north. I sound like a weatherman right now. However, on the south side here, they have made more progress. They're still trying to push into Saddam's house, but I think that's a lot better than it was. We do have Zeppi here on the north.
BTR hit
Plowing through Pete's. Oh, BTR hit twice? Seriously? That's bad news, BTR, and it's out of there, yeah, but it's definitely going to survive. If it would only hit twice, then it's just RTB, and he's fine. Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about, right? This is who hit it twice? So, yeah, it is probably this guy whose name is currently unreadable. So it's mashed potatoes. There we go. So it's probably mashed. Getting 2 shots on it simply because it has no way of dodging it in these passages.
Son, your fob is going down in the southeast. Beware.
Alright, so
Roger, that's
FSQ actually just sending to a couple
Nothing we can do
guys
about really.
just to take out this FOB that was bothering them earlier. Which is actually, it's decent. That's 20 tickets. Evening out the match. But these attacks here, not getting them very far. I mean, US side has a few guys on hemp, but I mean, these attacks are too direct right now, and you're sort of meeting the US side's push towards grape farm while you're trying to attack hemp farm. And I mean, if you don't have all that many troops relegated to defense, that's fine. Ooh, someone sniped Luvis on the roof here. That's actually pretty decent. I mean, it's not the world's greatest shot, but it's absolutely not a bad shot. Yeah, but this attack basically meeting the enemy's attack head on. You're just sort of banging into each other when you should really be flanking around. But then you'd have to have more defenders. So it's, yeah, I mean, it's fine. You just have to win the engagement. And right now, FSQ not really winning. It's more like a stalemate. And it's a stalemate they are going to lose because they are bleeding tickets right now. And, I mean, they've taken out one more vehicle, but they're equal on fobs. So, ticket bleed is going to settle this. Guaranteed.
Copy.
And especially with
fall
that
back? I could do
truck just sitting there, that's another 8 tickets, which
do you have
in
a
a
great
stalemate
defense right
like
now?
this could
Otherwise,
be
that would be appreciated.
pretty crucial. But right now, it would be
that.
impossible to get it out of there.
2 minutes.
You'd have to back it up all this way, and that's just no way.
Nah, stay there, son. I'll send one recon over there.
Yeah, so a lot of tiny little flanks and things going on, but pretty much a stalemate. The south side, though, FSQ on the south side have been demolished. Squad beans there, showing them who's boss. The Germans will rule. And that's pretty decent. And this was a pretty tight engagement as well. Look at how close everyone is. And FSQ now giving up. Choosing to respawn. No medic coming for that southern flank. And here we go. Now, a bit more of an aggressive sort of flank. They're trying to now get around this enemy advance. They want to probably get around on the south side of the river and come up behind them.
Yeah, insurgent checkpoint, enemies close to ammo point and ammo and the repair station.
Yeah, and right now they're looking for this
So,
fob
on
right
the
now.
hab?
The fob that's linked up to this
Message
hab.
from northwest flank from him.
And it is over here. Really, really well placed fob, actually. It's just so random in a bush, just somewhere. Which is exactly the way you want. Like, if you're going to try and hide a fob now, that's the way you want it.
Falling back east.
Nowhere near anything that's of any significance, really. The unfortunate part about that is if the US side had lost this engagement over hemp, and if FSQ had managed to push this, that FOB would be a weak point every single time, but I guess the hab would already be down at that point. But still, you couldn't have dropped a new hab, or you couldn't have, you know. So here we go, a flank on the south side. Now this attack is going to be able to make it through more. You see the southern side already pushing, and and they've cleared
Squad
out.
3, Squad 1, you got 2 hostiles.
They've cleared out the south here, and they've bolstered the defense with 3 more guys. So if these guys hold the south side, it's actually going to help. But they've left the east compound, and all of this completely, well, open. They have blocked off this, and since version 9, you can no longer jump up on this side of the Hescos. So you can't get in here. You have to go on the south side, and we have Megas here covering that. You can also go north, but there we have Profion. And I mean, if you want to get past them to this, then you'd have to go... Oh, and you can't even get in here because of these. So basically, they have all entrances covered except for one, which is this one. But you got to do a pretty wide flank, and you'd be spotted by this guy. So I would say this flag is pretty damn secure right now, the way it's sort of built up. But again, this northern flank running into trouble. And what happened to the FOB hunters? I think they've just sort of... I think they've died. I don't think they found the fob, because everything's still there. Yep, everything's still there. So right now, we have sort of this FSQ versus FA bumping heads thing going on here.
He was pretty close to my body.
Enemy rally down in the north.
Yeah, and the rally's taken
What's
out.
the situation on the backside from Hemfire? Did we have
We neutralized half the
Ooh,
squad. We haven't
right
found
now,
the Rally
oh,
yet.
they're taking
The
shots
Rally
here.
now.
Revenge
We're making
Revan
progress on the north flank. I think just gonna keep on pushing as long
shooting.
as we can.
Malagu is the medic, but he is just so... He's so intent on healing people. He doesn't really cover his own back. But there we go. This entire flank is dead. Their rally is down. So they're back on square one. And US side is ready to just push the next flag on all sides. They do have this little hindrance here on the south, but they can push straight into this and flank around on the west. And here we have Heskos, but I doubt they can cover this entirely. Yeah, they can. You can sort of slip by. You could even probably walk up here and jump on top, or just look over the Heskos. And he's digging something now. I guess
Squad
it's
3, we got
more.
some enemies close north of
Yeah,
Hemp.
there we go.
And then we're trying to engage, but
Some
we got
sandbags.
only one man on Hemp right now.
But one man on hemp is, well, it's not all you need. You'd really like to have more, because these boys are coming in. I don't exactly know if they might be looking for that FOB, because they're flanking way too wide to just be
we
going
have
for
enemy
hemp.
in the big river on south?
Squad 2, Squad 1.
Enemy in
You
the
want me to
river on the
engage?
south. They spotted them already. Either that, or they think there's someone where there's not
Yeah,
anyone.
son, if you can help
I'd
Squad 3
be
in the,
super
with the river
impressed if
monsters
anyone spotted
northeast of
these
you.
guys.
They'll
They
probably get-
flank very, very hard. Let's just have a look here. So it's Stribal as John, Nuju, and Windcare.
Alright, Spooky, disengaging from vehicle.
We've got Jack. And a couple other guys. Yeah, it's Karma and this last guy who is Velato or something. I am very, very sorry, but names are tricky to read right now. The background is so bright. That's the problem, I think. Alright, so now, ooh, 2 full squads on defense right now. They're expecting the worst, and the worst is coming.
North of Hemp is clear.
Yeah, and I think they're just sort of trying to clear out everything now. Ooh, and they so close to finding this fob.
Alright, looks like some enemies are behind us
Yeah,
in the
they
north.
found it.
We're
They
gonna
found it.
fall back a bit, play more defensive, and just scan the entire Foxtrot 5.
So
Eric.
right now, US side
Roger, it's
are
probably the ones we're
without
hunting north
fobs
of them
because
right now.
there's no way
Yeah.
they can stop this, right? So no FOB.
We're losing
Fob's
fob
going
on
down,
these.
Fob's going down.
Yeah. So basically, if this gets attacked right now with any kind of coordinated force that has
No
support,
chance of saving. We need a new fob.
yeah, then this is gonna fall every single time. So right now
Anyone
they
got
need
any
to
suggestions?
scramble. US side needs to
I'll
scramble
do
up
the
a
fob.
fob and
Roger.
probably
free
pull
for all.
all their boys back. Pull all their boys back in defense. Whereas FSQ, they need to stop whatever Logi is coming. Because they can't know that's the last fob. But if they stop that Logi, that is devastating for the US side. And they do have a Logi here, right? They don't have to go pick one up. Oh, they don't. No, they do. There is a Logi here. Yep, so they can bring that. Not entirely sure what these boys are doing. I think they're going out, yeah. I think maybe they wanted to go over and try and get whoever was on the FOB. Oh, they're getting this Logi. Because this is a friendly Logi, yeah. So they're just getting that. Makes more sense. Ooh, Bill Santu now. After taking out Stribel, he's just in the field here. Thinking enemies will come in, whereas they've flanked on the north side. And they are probably going to head in there. And we do have, again, an attack coming in on the south side. They're going to hit a lot of resistance. But by taking out that FOB, they basically stopped any kind of attack on Grape Farm immediately. And I think they realized as well, because they're pushing out and just leaving a skeleton crew once again. Yeah, we have Extreme B3, Bayaguan, Sunny U, and Pismiggy, who is dead though. And they're on this little flank and they're getting surrounded slowly. We got FSQ Gypsuli.
Enemies east of him
Who
and
the hell is
northwest
this?
of him.
Niora.
Alright, boys, hang on for a new fall.
Ooh, Niora going down. They spotted Niora. Alright, so hang on for a new FOB. Oh, they're dropping it in the north. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. Hopefully FSQ don't have their ears with them, but they do. Stribel's even seen that Logi, so they know exactly where the
East
FOB
on
is
sniper
going.
marker, we got one flank squad moving around.
Yeah, on the sniper marker, which is reasonably accurate. I mean, it's over there. That's where the majority of them are, but they're really, really well spread out and doing their job, scouting out whatever the enemy is doing in the rear here. And if they can keep on denying FOBs, they'll do an excellent job. Yeah, tides have turned. FSQ once again on the attack. 270 tickets remaining now after 26 minutes played. Sorry, 36 minutes played. And, ooh, wow. I think Gypsuli got up. Blood Moose here. Blood Moose now engaging immediately. Oh, gets taken out. Yeah, he was in his 2-minute timer there. You sort of have this little grace timer where you just insta-die if you get shot at. The medic threw a smoke grenade, and you can't get him up. He's dead. Ooh, gets taken out by a grenade there. Nice smart grenade there. You saw him throw the smoke, so you throw a grenade in. Really well done. It's like 90% of the time when you see a smoke grenade being thrown as well, it's either a squad leader or a medic. So it's a good thing to go for. Alright, so right now, FOB has been placed. They're working on the
All
hab.
squad leads, any ideas on enemy vehicle?
And right now, this sort of this flank here is starting to develop. And look at this, they're coming in from the other side as well. Now there are a lot of U.S. troops here, but they're completely unsupplied. They have a rally point, and that's it, right? And that rally can get stomped in no time. I am quite sure that this pressure, if they can sustain it, if they can keep this up, like if the first wave doesn't do it, the second wave will, right? It's just about timing right now. And I don't think the Russian side is supplied all that well. They have to run all the way from over here, right? Or their rally point. And I mean, if they had a hab a little closer, I could guarantee you they would win. But considering it's as far away as it is...
Northeast and southeast. Pete, if you can work on that northeast as soon as you can.
We're moving on.
Oh, Soul here getting taken out, but trades really, really well. And right now, I don't think there's a medic alive here. No, no, no. There is not. Oh, and this 30 mil shooting at the big house, making sure that's clear.
We got a 30 mil shooting at him from the far
Yeah.
west. We think it's on the hill.
And
On
it
Orchard
is
or
not
something.
clear. Pintu is on the side here. Really nice
Roger
position.
that, Spork.
Really, that's not where you expect people to be. I've sort of used that kind of thing before, but I generally like to sit right here or over here, just looking out temporarily.
You can hold the compound in front of you.
Yeah. And I think this 30mm has been told that someone's sniping from the tower, and I don't think they've seen exactly where he is, because he's quite comfortable sitting where he is. And right now, I mean, FSQ still pushing in. They're getting in tighter. But they also have these boys in the rear here. And a lot of guys on the south side. I mean, this attack is faltering. And with 40 minutes played there, I feel like this is nearing a US win. I wouldn't say it's for sure yet. They still have a chance, but it's nearing their last chance to sort of turn this around. And it doesn't look like this is going...
We spotted a rally to the northeast of him.
Yeah.
Enemy rally down northeast of him.
There we go. So this northern flank here now is gone. They all have to spawn back at Grape now. So it's just a one-way attack. And they have a hab back up and running. But it is far, far away. US side of a hab up and running.
All
It's
over
far, far
northeast,
away.
we
So
keep
they
getting
pretty much
northeast, northwest.
now
Yeah,
it is
we
truly
let some
even,
guys-
I would say,
they're
because
pushing one
both
on the-
teams have the same distance to run to get to this attack flag, which will bring their sort of supply lines to the same level. I would say maybe the Russians have a slight advantage because theirs a little bit shorter, but eh. So right now, and I think, ooh, is S. John, are you the squad leader? If so, this flank isn't done quite yet. Oh, it is. It is absolutely done because you have no one to drop a rally with, even if you were the squad leader.
Squad 3, Squad 1 moving in to secure your southern flank.
Squad 4 checking out the orchard.
Squad 3, Squad 1, take care, you got infantry moving along the river just to your southwest.
They've got pretty, like, all match, they've been talking about enemy positions whenever they're doing these clever flanks. I mean, some of the flanks have been successful anyway, but they're super, super good at just spotting the enemy when they think they're hidden, which has really worked out for them. FSQ not gotten all that much, like, none of the stuff they've tried has truly worked. I mean,
We're sweeping the orchard.
the
now,
closest
east of
thing, obviously, is taking out this FOB, but the push that came after was just so slowed down by the massive infantry between them and Hemfarm that it sort of, it ended up becoming nothing. Just simply, even if they
Another
traded
enemy rally.
favorably, there was so many US troops in between them and there that they didn't manage to get anything done. And right now, like, the closest Russian to this flag
Yeah, we have contact southwest inside the big river.
is there, yeah. It's Nora and Kavari on the south there, and I mean they're
Right,
not
Squad
going
4
to
is gonna
capture
focus
that
north
flag.
again, lad.
Sounds good. Squad 2 will focus south of him.
But they are coming in
Squad
now.
3, Squad 1,
and
do you
pushing
mind
in
engaging
from the same
hostile
side
rifle
here.
markers in the river, just south of your guys.
Pretty much, and here we
We're
go.
gonna flank in the ass.
Yeah, we have
30
some
millimeter,
contacts on
pumping
south.
in there, and right now,
Near
I
to you,
think,
squad 1.
yeah, they
Roger that.
are. No, they're grabbing a transpo, so no new fob. They're probably going to transport themselves on some kind of flank. We have mashed right here, and he's so close to the road that I'm thinking he is an LAT, and he absolutely is. And he should hear that truck, and he should get his stuff out. Oh, there he goes. Could be a little late. Oh, I think he was hunting that. Yeah, that's a little late, man. I think he's just hunting this thing. And I mean, you can get 2 shots on it, no problem. But that's not going to do it. You need a partner. Let's have a look, though. 1 hit. And he's just out of there
Squad 3,
immediately.
Squad 1, transport coming
I
up the
don't think
road.
he's too worried. It is a 40 ticket vehicle, but I don't think he's too worried. He just needs to... And I mean, this thing can take 3 rockets. That's why he's not worried, by the way. So if it's 1 LAT, he's fine. The LAT is going to shoot him twice, and then he's back to repair, and that's it, right?
Squad 3, Squad 1, moving out, following a full transport of hostile.
And here we are, FSQ here, and actually,
We have contacts in the west.
we have
pushing to
EJ
the-
coming
the
in
forward
now.
compound.
Yeah, son, I can see a tech or a Loti or a transport around you.
There we go.
Squad 1 engaging hostile transport marker south of Squad 3.
What, they already spotted this transpo? You serious? Right, so I'm unsure how I mean, FSQ are really smart guys, but do they realize they can get that fob up there? Do they still remember this fob that Stribel spotted? That's the question. And will they go for it? I mean, it's 20 tickets. I think they're definitely checking for FOBs.
Squad 4
No
enemies
other
pushing
reason to
to
go
your
by mosque.
position from the northwest side inside the river.
But look at this line here by the US side. All along the river here. Really nice defensive line. And this is basically, they pushed out to where the terrain is favorable for them, but not for the enemy. And stopped there. And then they're holding on this compound. Again, holding where terrain is favorable.
Hostile BTR on Orchid.
Over here,
out
I
of
think they're
action for
pushing
2
up a little
minutes
bit. They're
to
trying to
hit on
probe
LAT.
the enemy defense. And we have... Who is this? It's Bennett. Holding like a boss. Look at all these dead bodies, man. Yeah. Ooh, getting one more. That's Hayes. Poor little Hayes dying in the field there. I guess Hayes maybe was already one of the dead, but he's still doing work. And I feel like he's holding pretty well against a full squad of guys. But yeah, now sort of getting attacked on the south here. More and more pressure mounting. And I feel like they do outnumber the defenders quite well, but I think what is holding FSQ back is the fact that they're constantly getting into contact with 1 or 2 guys sort of pretty much at the same time here. And I think they basically fear that there's enemies all over down there. Whereas it's only those 1 or 2 guys. And if they really just rushed, they could push through a lot faster than they are doing right now. Alright, so here we go. Here we have this flank, and they are spreading out, looking for that FOB.
Enemies around the surgeon checkpoint again.
Yeah, enemies around insurgent checkpoint again. That is completely correct, and again, really well spotted. Let's just have a quick look. Where is the closest US troop to these guys? Right? There's one over here, and there's one down here, right? These are the 2 closest guys, and they're like 150 meters out, and you're spotting infantry. And that's, yeah, I'm impressed. Let me just say that. I am super duper impressed. Especially in this terrain. I mean, this is not the best terrain to spot infantry at a distance. And right now, Saddam's house, yeah, they're holding it hard. And Yeah, it's 4 guys, 5 guys inside Saddam's house right now. Holding it pretty hard in this flank by Sol, Pete, Hayes, and the boys. Now overcoming the obstacle that is Bennett. Managing to push further, but now they're taking fire, I think, from afar, from Luvis and shit. Mashed potato now, though, pushing up. Actually managing to get on the west side of this thing. And is up against Migas. Takes him out. Nice shot. Ooh, Profion, though. Saw a shadow. Started shooting. Oh, and a grenade going out. And he's running and cursing.
Squad 3, squad 1.
Ooh, now getting shot by Profion. But I don't think... Oh, Luvis there, seeing him, shooting him. Yeah, see, he was outmanned and outgunned there. But still, I mean, his distraction gave these guys a break from sniper fire.
Hold squad, so watch out.
They are getting assaulted from the south, but it's just John and Stribel, and that's really it. Stribel is in deep trouble. Not the greatest of cover right there. And he's getting shot from multiple angles, trying to hide in the lilacs. It's working out for him so far. But I mean, clay camo among violet flowers, not really ideal. Alright, let's have a look how the flank on this side is going. And I mean, yeah. It's not terrible. The fob is still up. They didn't manage to find that fob. So they are still pushing in. I mean, they've taken a lot of casualties on the north side here. I don't really see all that many U.S. troops down, but right now there's a flank coming in from the south here. I think they're trying to clear out. I think they want to find the FOB, but they can't figure out where they redropped it. They're checking all the usual places and coming up dry.
Right north at the moment still looks okay-ish. I marked most of the enemies in Fox 5, keep at 1.
Roger, that's okay, we're moving up.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we're chasing the hostiles we just mentioned.
Yeah, I don't think they've spotted these guys on the south. Oh, they see him now, though. Biagua. Oh, getting killed there. Ooh. Jusu going down.
Squad 3, I'm adding new markers to the north of the biggest part of your
Shambo here, trying to take out the enemy. He's going to get flanked by Zeppi if he's not careful. He's careful though. No, he is. Oh my god. And Zeppi. Oh, 3 shots. There we go. Yeah. Kills the medic. And this entire sort of defense over here has crumbled. But they do have the hab over here, so they could just reinforce that side. That side is not crucial at all.
Hostiles closing in on hemp farm from the east.
It's worth with the west side here. That's really where you were. When you lose people there, it's more difficult. They have to run even further. However, right now, U.S. side pushing through. 234 tickets now at nearly an hour played. I think this match is going to be over very, very soon. I don't think the Russian side have all that many tickets left.
Me and you on the road, 2 guys, 1 GR.
I don't think they've lost the kill game though. So I mean, it's hard to say. It's actually really hard to say there. It could be going on for a while longer. Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think there are like 200 tickets on the lead.
Try push southwest to the grape farm.
Oh,
yeah, we're also trying to push a bit on the north, so that might be a good idea.
Really close on hemp now. I mean, they've got a few U.S. troops on the south here, but generally they're all way out of position.
Hemp, I think we can hold out for a while longer.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, you cannot hold this.
We're on your southeastern entrances here.
Because you got 2 guys alive, well, 3 if you count that guy, 4 if you count this guy, right? So you got 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. I'm just saying nope. You're going to be... these guys are going to do one hell of a job if they manage that. And right now, 2 going down to Bennett and Zeppi. And they have to make their way inside. Sapa almost getting killed there. Ooh, and Jusu killing the sniper in here as well now. 1, 2, 3. 3 alive. They have the rally in here so they can resupply ever so slightly. But that's not going to last very, very long. And right now, Sporky going down as well. Or Pintu going down. And Sporky not long for this world. Grenade coming out. Oh, there we go. In a second. Just a pretty little double tap. There you go. Make sure he's
enemies inside of Ember now.
Copy. We're pushing in on Grape.
And how does Grape look, right?
Squad 2,
well,
Squad 1 were dead on outside hemp.
I would say Grape looks like it's in better shape than Hemp. And right now they're digging down Hescos to get inside Grape, right? That's basically the level
Squad
we're at.
4, Squad 1. You have an
They're
LAT shot
inside.
or could BTR. I got a guy right
Ooh.
next to it.
And Windicare actually jumping outside. Oh, and dying. Yeah, so the fall kind of killed him. Poor guy. So right now, we really only have...
Alright, Hemp is wiped.
Oh, they pushed out. Why
Shit.
they, I think they assume they can resupply this before the enemy hit that hab, but
If that's people spawning your rally,
right now,
push back
this...
to Hemp. I got my guys
Simply
pushing
because
to
these
Grape at the
guys are
moment.
pushing out here is making me doubt if this is going to hold. But, I mean, this is just gone. There's no way. And I mean, they can retake it, but it's going to be neutral before that happens. And I don't know if this is one of those double neutral maps. It could very well be. Right now, US side should be capping here as well, and they are. But there are a lot of forces
We're capping Grape.
capable...
Capping Grape.
Yeah, a lot of forces
Roger,
capable of
double
pushing in
neutral
here.
at least. See what we can do against them.
And I mean, wow. Yeah, they need to push in. Right, meow. And they need to do it as one big old group. And I'm not sure. Did they get the FOB or is the FOB over here? Yeah, FOB is right here.
Right,
So the
cap-
FOB is
cap
still
on the
fine
Grape,
and
stop.
should have enough tickets on it for a new hab. And here we go. This flank here. So we've got like...
Get those closed blueberries on the Grape. Get them inside the...
So we've got like 1.5, 2 squads of FSQ here versus a dispersed, not a full squad
holding Grape
of
Farm.
US troops.
Can you try to recap Hemp Farm?
Yeah, no. That's not going to happen. This is going to go the Russians'
We
way.
have enemy fob. Grape.
They are at the very least going to get this neutral. There's just no way US side can get here before this is neutral. If it isn't already, it's already neutral, so they're going to be able to cap it then. And look at the, oh, they're already getting annihilated over here. GLs and bullets flying, and this road is not a good place to be if you want to survive. And here we have Matty Boy, or no, that's not even Matty Boy. It is good old Zappy here with the LMG, just pumping rounds down this road. And it is the scoped LMG, so it's pretty much my favorite weapon in the game. It is the sniper that's better than the sniper, right?
Scott
Or the
Tree, don't push
marksman's
to
rifle.
Grape anymore. Come on. We need Hemp.
Yeah. So
Okay, well, let's try to push back. Okay, we're going back.
they are surrounded on Grape, though. It's not about pushing to Grape. It's about we can't escape, which is fair. They're trying to clear them out, and they're doing a pretty good job at it. They need to remake. Oh, there's the fob. I thought it was in there. All right, that's fair. They need to remake their hab though. They do have actually fully supplied logi there
There
as
we
well.
go, northeast. We try to get from the backside of my
So
pan.
Russian forces just captured hemp farm. That puts them on 175 tickets. Huge amount of tickets lost now, simply because of this capture and the effort of trying to stop and retake this sort of capture. Ooh, what's happening down here? We have Kavari going up against multiple. Oh, getting traded there. I think he took out Sunny U. I think he took out Sunny U and then traded with Extreme. Maybe it's not even Extreme. It is Biagua. I don't even know. It sounds like one of those Japanese cartoon names, but there you go. Or anime. I'm sorry to every anime fan out there that I just insulted, but
Squad 2, Squad 1. Can you have someone fall back?
so here we go. Now actually managing to make a presence over here. I don't know how productive that is.
Yeah,
I mean, you could get the fob down. That's 20
We need
tickets.
some defense on search and checkpoint. I
It
think
would
enemies
make
behind.
your sort of general effort worth a little bit more. Nuju is here, however, though. And, oh, wow. Ooh, coming out.
Sending one man back. Check on this.
Kill him, kill him, kill him. And traded. And now they have control of this area. They have control of this area. They can take out the FOB at their leisure. Unless there is some kind of other spawn point in here
Check it for the radio
that I don't
grape.
know about.
I got the
There
other
should
stuff
be a
pushing on
rally
them.
somewhere close-ish. If my guess is it's outside to the north here because that's where they were earlier. But yeah, if they take out that fob, at least I mean their push would have been achieved something. Because these guys are not well supplied. They cannot hold forever. Oh, we actually do have enemy or Russians on. It's just the one though. It's Jusu. If he can get a couple buddies over here, coming in behind enemy lines, they could back
My guys
up
are
this.
taking down the enemy fob on grape.
So that fob's going down, but 162 now. But I mean, this is not going to hold. They are not supplied. That's the problem right here. So even if they take minimal amount of casualties and their medics revive everyone, the medic's going to run out of bandages. Everyone else is going to run out of bandages, and it's just a matter of time, right? So this is going to cost
Squad 2,
the
Squad 1, how's
Russians.
the insurgent checkpoint fight?
And they need a Logi right now. They need it super duper bad. But they're not going for it. I think. I don't know, but it just feels like sort of a low on tickets move where you don't grab the Logi and build a fob because there's no point. So obviously I can't see their tickets because whatever the hell this is, a bug. So they might just be fighting it out until the very end here. Maybe they're on like 20 tickets and they figure they can't do anything right now. Ooh, Kavari and Niora doing damage on this flank here. Ooh, Kavari getting taken out. Niora still alive. Ooh, takes out Sporky. Sees EJ. And EJ sees Niora. Niora goes down. Stribel gets taken out on the corner here as well. And right now this is overrun. There's no more FSQ alive anywhere around. And yeah, and Insurgent is clear, so there's no one there. Now we have a few FSQ guys. So we've got 3 FSQ on Grape. And a lot of them moving in. And now with the Logi. Okay, so I was wrong. And
try to build a new
ooh,
fob on grape.
nearly a stuck Logi there. And they do have an FOB dropped. So this Logi is just going to supply this in a really nice FOB drop actually
Squad
as
2
well.
south.
They could
enemy,
build...
enemy close to rally point 2 or 4.
What? Really? How? Nah. Enemy close to rally point 2 or 4. That's these two. So that should be right here, and there's just no one. The only guys coming in are from the south here. And that's a rally point, and they are dying as they come. So yeah, FSQ not giving up. 143 tickets, 142. The problem is
Camp's being capped.
by capturing and losing this flag here, you've shortened the game. I mean, you gain the upper hand for a moment, and obviously that's exactly what you want to do. But they've shortened the game, and a game I think they're already below in tickets at.
Multiple contacts, southeast of
So
him.
sort
I'm
of
gonna mark on map.
you didn't do yourself any
So yeah,
favors.
enemies spawning
Obviously,
in the wheat plants.
if they
Yep.
managed to supply this earlier, if they managed to have a hab earlier, and resupply all their boys getting attacked by the two squads of FA and Squad Beans guys. But as it stands right now, I think they're just relegating themselves to, okay, we're going to lose that flag. We're going to send in what we can. But these guys, I think they're actually just, I don't think they're going to attack, per se. I think they're going to aggressively defend. I think we're going to end up with a line right here again, sort of outside Saddam's house and going north-south between the river and that point. Ooh, nice rocket. I think that got both of these guys.
Medic, later, I'm gonna come back now.
Oh, Revenge Raven in close here. As well as Soul. And this flank is, well, we still have Jusu and Supa. But, meh. It's not going to do it. Now this push on the east side starting to get, or west side, starting to get relevant. But this flag is going to capture any second, and this game might end with that. It could end. We'll have to see. And right now, oh, there we go. Everyone's spawning in, and they even dug up a hab there. So now it's possible for them to supply this. It is marked, though, with a vehicle marker. Unsure of how correct that is. This compound is actually really decent for a hab. It's tricky to spot if you're a normal infantry dude. Let me just have a look. Well, you know, you could tell there's something. Ooh, Pintu there going up against multiple FSQ members and trading there.
Full squad at south
Trading with
eastern
Bennett.
bridge.
Roger, that's what one
Oh, and
engaging.
Rocket's going down in the same area here by Soul, trying to get the medic. I don't know if he did so or not. You're the medic, right? No, you are not. So the medic's still alive. Still doing his thing.
After
Soul,
the
though.
cap, boys, do you want me to cap or do you want me to push for grape or not?
Now planning their next move already. And I feel like US side pretty strong here. This huge amount of guys on this side seems to have whittled out a little bit.
We have enemy close compound.
Ooh, but they're coming in real hard on the south side. And there's nothing here. I mean, obviously the enemy are, but they're
Squad 4 is gonna push on the off. There's still a full
not
enemy
positioned
squad southeast of the bridge.
optimally. Bilsantu now trying to push in here.
Roger, that's
But with
squad
this
one
many
engaging
guys
in
on the
15 seconds.
southwest side, when enemies coming in southeast,
We have
and
an enemy
this
form
many on
RPG,
north, when all
6,
enemies are
keep
south.
it 7.
Right now, US side
We
recapturing
have a whole squad
129
pushing over
tickets
the
now.
south,
I doubt FSQ have all that many tickets.
directly on
I
the
could be
bridge.
reading this. I've read games wrong before. But I just, they've got 50. That's my guess. I'm gonna estimate 50 tickets. Oh wow! Look at this guy, Pintu here. No, it's not. It's Bill Santu jumping out, being super duper cocky, and just jumping out into a hail of AK fire.
Okay, enemies come also from the west side. They have entered this little component from the west.
Ooh, and now FSQ Jusu already
Roger
on flag. They're trying to enter on the south side here, but it's really, really tricky. You end up getting shot, but with this many
Pete's
US
behind
troops
you, east
pushing
of you,
out as
Pete,
well,
there's enemy.
it could work.
And we're gonna
But
need your
I
support.
think with the enemy supplied so close to the flag, you're gonna have a
They're
lot of
inside
trouble.
Emp, both south and northern side.
Yeah, and they're pulling back. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
GG, well
Nice,
played.
good lads.
So
Good job.
50 was a bit high, but there you go. Oh, nice. So now I get to see the stats. Let's have a look. So it's 235 to 193. So actually really even on kills. I'd 40 kill advantage here. 46 kill, 43 kill advantage to 45 kill advantage.
I love you.
To FA in the US. Really well done. Let's just quickly have a look. And here too. Yeah. Pretty much no one squad really standing out. Maybe it's Squad Beans here with 90 to 55. Standing out in a FSQ, FA, and Squad Beans game. That's pretty decent actually. They had a nearly 2-to-1 kill death, so 1.8, something like that. Alright, so that's it for round 1. Hopefully round 2 I will be able to see tickets and kills from both sides. Yep, see you around for round 2.